Today we're here at Olson's Martial Arts in Johnson City, and I am joined by Emily Mullins and Glenn and Amanda Olson. And Amanda, you're on with us every week talking about being master mom and answering questions for folks about parenting. We got a very important story involving Emily over here today, don't we?
Very important, and I'm so proud of her, and I'm glad that she was brave enough to come and tell people today.
All right, Emily, I'm going to ask you to if you would, just tell us your story about what happened to you recently.
Okay, so I was outside with my friend, and so we were just walking to her house when this guy in an open air Jeep, down a driveway, was just like, "Hey kids, come over here." My friend started walking toward the car to see who the guy was, so I grabbed her hand, ran to her mom, and she called the police, and the police came and talked to us, and they still haven't found the guy.
And that shook you the whole situation shook you pretty hard, didn't it?
Yes.
But you did the right thing. Do you think being here at Olson's Martial Arts and taking part in this and the training from your mom and dad as well, it's all mixed together and helped you in this situation?
Very much.
All right. And as the people that have taught things to Emily, this has got to make you all feel proud that she did the exact thing that she was supposed to do.
Yeah, it's one thing to have the information, but it's another thing to act on that information. And a lot of times kids assume that they're supposed to obey all adults. And that's simply not the case. Okay, they have the right to say no to a grown-up if they do exactly like what happened in Emily's situation.
And Emily did the exact thing she was supposed to do. And I was talking to her dad earlier, that makes them extremely grateful and relieved that everything turned out the way it should. But we want to get that message out there to all the other children this summer. This is something you need to take to heart.
Absolutely. You know, it's something that is important to us, Glenn and I, not to instill fear or get people, panicked or paranoid. Right. It's a very rare thing for a child to be abducted. It's, with 430,000 missing children last year, only 1% are non-family abductions, so it's not common. However, we discuss it in our classes, what to do if, every day here, in many different scenarios, not just that one. And Emily was paying attention, and it sunk in, and she did the right thing.
Did it just take over when this situation happened? Did it just pop into your mind, this is what I need to do?
Yes, it did.
And you learned those things from your mom and dad and here at Olson's, didn't you? Talk to us about those lessons that you've learned. What do you learn here that this is real life application, that you've learned something here and you took it out there and put it into real life application?
Yes, I did.
Talk to this situation. Is this something that you want to get the word out? You want other students and children to be safe this summer, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right. This is something, we look back here on the wall, and the precepts that you all teach here are on the wall back here. That's part of this training, isn't it?
It surely is, and confidence is a huge element in this. Kids think they're supposed to obey all adults, and that's simply not the case. And they have to give an answer. They have to have a response, an exact response to threats like exactly what happened here in Emily's situation.
And every week we come on and we talk, then one of the paramount things we talk about is safety, is keeping our children safe. And that's why we're here today talking about this, is simply to keep our children safe.
Absolutely. We have a special knowledge of years of training, and we feel honored to be able to share all of that. It's something that kind of evolved as we began teaching. We're like, wow, people need this knowledge, and so it's something that's important to us. And we do all kinds of things in the community, not just in our classes, to get the word out. So if this is an issue that's important to you or you're concerned about, just give us a call and we can have a conversation and help you out.
And y'all have self-defense classes. You teach this here on a weekly basis.
Absolutely, for all ages. We start the little guys, and that makes us feel good, because from 4-year-old they're going to know what to do, and even in a situation maybe not as scary as this, but just how to have the confidence to speak up for themselves. And so, we do.
Taking that training and putting it to great use. Emily, thank you for sharing your story with us. Thank you for the training and taking care of our young people here at Olson's Martial Arts right here in Johnson City. If you'd like to get your child involved today, we got the information right here on the screen.